"Yes, Mrs." the housekeeper answered with respect and left the room. It was incredibly silent, as Hanrushu was the only one left in the mansion. Bright rays of light came through the window, lightening the whole house. All was calm. Kiao Anhao didn't call ahead when she went to visit the Kiao man, but luckily for her, Kiao Qinghai and Shen Yi were in. Seeing Kiao Anhao back, they were unusually delighted. Since her parents had passed away when she was 10 years old, they had taken her in. Over 10 years had passed since that time. Their love for one another long surpassed just aunt and niece, uncle and niece. Kiao Anhao was just like their own daughter. The Kiao family servants were also happy to see Kiao Anhao. They brought over a lot of delicious snacks to the table, whilst calling her Little Miss. At first, Kiao Qinghai and Shen Yi did want for Kiao Anxia to marry Xu Jiamu, as biological parents understandably favor their own biological daughter. However, as the Xu family had their eyes set on Kiao Anhao, they didn't have much of an opinion. After Kiao Anhao married Xu Jiamu, she moved out of the Kiao family manor. Also, because of filming, she rarely had time to come back, and so they bombarded her with all sorts of questions, afraid that life on her own was difficult. Hanrushu were also worried for Kiao Anhao like this, but Kiao Anhao wasn't moved by her concerns. Her responses were courteous and respectful, but now, having faced her aunt and uncle's concern for her, she was very moved and filled with warmth. Although she lost her family at the age of 10, the heavens hadn't treated her so bad, giving her another family. Kiao Anhao wanted to stay at Kiao Manor for a while before heading back to the set, but her uncle and aunt were too nice. Under such great hospitality, how could she suggest she leave now? In the end, she stayed there all afternoon, knitting with Shen Yi and playing chess with Kiao Qinghai. It wasn't until the evening that she said she had to leave. At 3 in the afternoon, Hanrushu called to specifically ask Shen Yi to let her know when Kiao Anhao was about to leave. So when Kiao Anhao said she was going to go, Shen Yi gave Hanrushu a call back. 5 minutes later, the Xu family's chauffeur appeared at the Kiao family's door. Hanrushu pushed open the passenger car door and courteously greeted Kiao Qinghai and Shen Yi, before turning around to say to Kiao Anhao, "I've asked the chauffeur to stay behind for you." Kiao Anhao said with a smile, "Thank you." Hanrushu opened the trunk and pointed at the 2 boxes of Swallow's Nest. "They're ready-made to eat. This afternoon, I especially asked Aunt Ayan to prepare and choose top-quality Swallow's Nest for you. You must have endured quite a lot on set. You've gotten so skinny, and your appetite hasn't been good these days, so you mustn't let yourself suffer. Take these with you to revitalize yourself." Seeing how Hanrushu was towards Kiao Anhao, Kiao Qinghai and Shen Yi were incredibly pleased. Kiao Anhao thanked her again. She politely chatted for a while, and then got in the car. Hanrushu didn't actually get in the car, but stayed at Kiao Mansion. When the Kiao family chauffeur left the neighborhood, it was already almost 7 o'clock. En route to south of the city, it was surprisingly congested today. The route that would usually only take an hour, took whole 2 hours. When they reached the hotel of the set, it was already 10 in the evening. That night, filming at a distant location hadn't yet finished, so the lower floor of the hotel was particularly quiet.